Welcome to Smokey, Steve, and Mark. I'm Mark. Steven's around. Say hi, Steve. Welcome back. It's nice to see you on this Friday night. Oh yes, TGIF, TGIF. And it's the beginning of the weekend and the beginning of Easter weekend. Oh yes, Easter is just 2 days away. Are y'all ready for it? Well, and you know what? So tonight on the show, we are going to have a lot of fun because we have a couple last minute things to do before Easter. Yep, we have a project and we have a recipe to do, and both are, well, pretty perfect for Easter, but they're also really good year-round. Yeah, I wanted to do something that could be used for Easter, but since we're so close to Easter, you could do these anytime. The project itself, it's really kind of cute. It could go up all the way till the end of summer, really. But anyway, very quickly, how are you doing? How was your week? Do you have any fun plans for Easter? Ooh, I hope you do. I know I was telling you, I was really trying to embrace spring this year and embrace Easter because in the past, it really wasn't my favorite time of the year or my favorite holiday. And it's been a lot of fun. And most of that fun has been spending time with you guys for real and getting ready for Easter and doing recipes and stuff. So we're going to do the same tonight. Yeah. Oh, and before we go any further, you're coming, right? You'll be there, right? Oh yeah, tomorrow is our annual egg decorating live, and we do it live, and it's so much fun, and we're doing it in the afternoon here. So it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh yeah, live egg dyeing. And you know the drill if you've been here in past years. Definitely grab your eggs, grab your dye, be ready to go and dye some eggs with us. And then if you happen to, you can send us pictures and we'll show it live. We usually, come up on my phone and then I'll show or whatever. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you've ever, done it in the past, we just chit chat and eat and drink and dye eggs. This is a lot of fun. So definitely come to our egg dyeing party tomorrow at 3, okay? All right. Gotta get that plug in there. I want to see all you guys. I'm never live, I'm working on it. I am. We are going to be having more live streams starting next month, and I'm going to be in them because, what's that all about? Come on. I can do live. So I'll do it. Anyway, okay. So we got a lot to do today. So I don't want to tie up your whole evening. So I think we should get started right off the bat. And so I already told you, we have a project. We have a recipe. Oh, and you know what? I thought it might be kind of fun. Maybe to check out a little throwback. Oh, weren't they cute? Oh, and you know what? They were so much fun to make too. And speaking of making things, I just happen to have a quick craft for you that, well, is pretty perfect for a last-minute Easter project. Actually, it's pretty perfect for all of spring, really. Now that I think about it, it's perfect for Easter all of spring and all of summer. So let's get started. Pretty adorable, huh? I mean, these carrots are adorable. They really are. All right. So I think we should keep the momentum going. What do you think? Oh yeah. So let's head over to the kitchen and whip up a terrific recipe. And you know what? It could be very, very good for Easter too. Come on. So in a large skillet, I have 1 pound of lean ground beef, browning in 4 tablespoons of butter. Oh yeah, butter, I know. And when it gets to about this point, when there's, very little pink or none left, we are going to add our seasonings. And that is, we got a tablespoon of fresh parsley and a teaspoon of fresh thyme leaves. We'll add those. And we have a heaping tablespoon of minced garlic. Put that in there. And then we're going to add a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. And a pinch, about 1/4 of a teaspoon, okay? And then stir that up in there and let that cook for another minute or a minute and a half. And then next we are going to add 1/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour right in there, okay? And we're going to stir that up until all that liquid and all that butter is absorbed. Dun, dun, dun. All of our meat is coated. Yeah, perfect. Okay, nice. And we're going to continue to saute for 1 additional minute. All right, nice. So now, oh yes, the secret ingredient. That would be 2 cups of prepared creamy vegetable soup, y'all. And that can be like your own homemade, like this. I made this yesterday, so I was like, ooh, I'm going to use this. Or you can use 2 cans from the store. I would recommend using Progresso Creamy Vegetable. It's delicious. Now, we're going to stir this up. Very good. Now, you want to kind of take a look at it as it heats up here, depending on the type of soup you use. Depending on how loose that soup is, you may need to add, some stock to this. You really could add even water if you wanted, or milk, but you want it, as it heats up, you'll be able to tell how thick it's going to get. So we are looking pretty good here. I think I might just add, I'm going to add a splash of milk. Here we go. We're going to mix that in there. Perfect. I think that's what we needed. And that splash was just about 1/8 of a cup, Yep, we're gonna do 1/8. So I added 1/4 cup of milk to our mixture here, and I think that's gonna be the consistency that I want. Kind of looking for like a pot pie filling consistency, maybe a little bit thicker than that. So for me, this is perfect. Ooh, yes. Okay. So now, totally optional here. 1 cup of cheese of your choice, so you can have nice cheesy pie here. So I used sharp cheddar in mine because I just love me some sharp cheddar. Turn the heat off, and we're gonna stir that in until our cheese is all nice and melted. Okay, I think that's pretty darn good there. So now at this point, we're going to taste for our seasonings here. All right. I'm going to give it another little pinch of salt and another little pinch of pepper, and we're good with everything else. All right. And make sure you give that a little stir. All right. So now we're going to set this aside while we work on our crust. All right, for our crust, you know. So it's 1 package of the store-bought stuff, or your own recipe for a double layer, a top and a bottom crust. Okay, and the bottom one we're gonna just place down in a 9-inch pie pan like this, and y'all, I get to use my vintage pie pan carrier. Oh, I love this. I got this at a thrift store because it totally reminded me. My grandmother had one just like this. I remember it all through my childhood. Funny things you remember, even down to a little dent in it. It's so crazy. Now hers had a different design on it, but it's really cool. I was looking for an opportunity to use it. So, all right. So we have our bottom layer in there like that. All right. So now we're going to work on our top layer. You know the drill with this, on a floured work surface. But that's kind of a duh thing, right? I don't know, maybe it isn't, who knows? All right, so that's pretty good. We got I was worried we would have cracks or whatnot, and it looks like we are good. All right, and now we fill. Ooh, we're getting all that yummy goodness right in that pie. Oh, yeah. All right, so we're filling our pie pan with our yummy beef filling. And I was thinking this recipe is actually a perfect last minute recipe for Easter too, because you can swap out that red meat in there. Oh yeah, you can use ground turkey, ground chicken, ground pork, ground lamb. You can even use those vegetarian ground bits, makes a nice little, since this is so quick to make too, makes a nice little dish for Easter as well, and either in addition to what you're making, or heck, if it's just like 2 of you or 3 of you, for your main course. Although this is supposed to serve 6 to 8, I guess it depends on who those people are, because I don't think it's going to get 8 slices here. Just saying. All right, and now we're going to carefully put our top layer of our pie crust right on top. I'll have to fix that. And now we crimp our edges. All right, there we go. I have to say, I always use Pillsbury when I use prepared crusts, but I don't know. I got, my love-hate affair with our local Giant supermarket. I used their brand, and I tell you, I won't do it again. It was so just... I don't know, a little more difficult to work with, and it was more dry, but I don't know. Anyway, I probably won't use that brand again. But anyway, now we're ready to go. The last step is here. I have 1 egg with about a tablespoon of water for an egg wash, and we are going to brush the top of this baby. Oh yeah, just wait. This is going to give it that nice like a kind of shiny color to it. Oh, and it's going to be great. And after we do this, here, I'll show you. We got to cut some venting holes. So I usually just go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's usually what I do. So I'm going to continue to put our egg wash on here. But our next step, yep, we bake. And we bake in a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes. So about halfway through, we're going to take our pie out and check to see if our crust is getting too brown on the edge. And then we're going to cover it with a pie guard, or if you have strips of foil, that will work as well. I have this nifty little silicone one. It's pretty cool. And then we're just going to double check our little slits here. There we go. Sometimes they'll seal up if we put a lot of egg wash on there. All right, there we go. So this was at 15 minutes, so she goes back in, oh yeah, for another 15 minutes. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, let's check out our crust here. Oh, good, nice. Wow, that silicone got hot. All right, so here is our pie, y'all. Looks good, doesn't it? Nice and glossy. Smells really good. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to wait for... I like to wait about 15 minutes before we slice into it. That'll give time for that, filling to thicken up, and I can't wait to do it. But really, guys, that's all there is to it. So there you have it, our yummy, good for your tummy, meat and veggie pie. Oh yeah! Whew, my goodness. It was like one thing to another, right? Oh, I had fun, though. I hope you did, too. Oh, my goodness. Steven, he had it easy tonight. No, you know what? I figured Steven took care of yesterday, right? He did his dinner with Steve, Why I Dislike Easter. That was yesterday, his live stream. If you weren't able to make it, definitely check out the replay. It was a lot of fun. And so I figured he took yesterday, so I'll take today, Friday. It's kind of like a little mini Mondays with Mark, except on a Friday, right? What are we going to do? Fridays with Frederick now? I think not. Anyway, so, and what about that recipe? Oh, you guys, this is so delicious. It really is. This is chilled. I made this yesterday, and it's chilled. We had it for dinner last night, and Steven had it on the live stream last night. But it's very easy to make, and like I said, just swapping out the meat for your choice of protein in there. You could have this for really any occasion. I don't know. The only other way I've made this was ground turkey, and it was just as good, And I did use canned Progresso creamy fire roasted vegetable soup that time, and it was delicious. It was good. I mean, my homemade creamy vegetable soup was a little bit better, but anyway. So yeah, definitely give it a try. If you do, let me know how you liked it, okay? All right. So now what are we gonna get on to? That cat. Oh, I love it. Good choice. What are we going to get onto now? Nothing. I'm not going to keep you any longer, okay? We got weekend plans, we need to take care of, right? I'm sure we all do. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Man, it means the world to me. I really hope you have everything together for your Easter celebrations, if you are celebrating. If you don't, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when we have a new video out. And you can check us out over on social media. We're on Facebook and X and Instagram, and all of our contact information is right down below. Our email address, which sort of sorted itself out, and our post office box is down there too, okay? Thank you again, and you have a fantastic weekend. I will see you tomorrow at 3 to dye some eggs. You have a great weekend. Ciao, everybody.